back to my channel. Welcome if you are new. I'm JC, contemporary fiction author and poet. I post videos here on Mondays and Fridays. I live stream on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I have a blog, an online magazine, an online solo writer merch, and I have a Patreon if you would like to become a member, or a Ko-fi if you would like to tip for future creative endeavors. I also have 6 books out currently, 3 poetry collections and 3 novels. One just released called When Love Calls, available on Amazon if you would like to go purchase or read in Kindle Unlimited. So now that I've gotten that out of the way, today's video is going to be goals video. Goals for the month of August. Today, when you're seeing this, August will be tomorrow on the 1st, on Saturday. So I thought it was time to let y'all know what the goals are. First I will just say July's goals didn't quite go as well as I wanted them to, mostly because July had a rocky start. We had a heat wave at the beginning of July, which did something to mess up the internet networks. So for the first almost 2.5 weeks of July, I didn't have any reliable, usable internet. I had used up my hotspots completely, within that first week, probably within the first few days. And you find out very quickly how much you are not able to get done when you don't have internet. So I got 2 of the writing goals accomplished. I did actually do very well in my YouTube Patreon goals. I actually finally got my first exclusive Patreon video up on my Patreon. So if you are a member, you hopefully will have seen it. You could become a member to watch it. It is not a video that will be on my channel. It'll only be available on Patreon to my Patreon members. And it's just some behind the scenes thoughts and things about my publishing and writing journey. I think the next one I'll be sharing some stats and statistics about the real numbers that are behind the scenes that I don't typically like to share because they're not great, but you know. And I also will be releasing some more exclusive content over there coming up. I also did a reading of the first chapter of When Love Calls, which is only available on the Patreon. So if you want to hear how that sounds, become a member of my Patreon. But yeah, and I only got one of the Right to Be brand goals worked on, which is this marketing challenge that I've been working on and will continue to work on for the rest of quarter 3. So for August goals, writing goals specifically, there are 5 of them. Well, 1 with a question mark, so 4 in a possible. 1 is to continue drafting Mackenzie Brown book 5. I would like to at least get to chapter 15 in the book. Currently I'm on chapter 8. So that's a tall order that I want to, by the end of August, finish 7 more chapters. Tall order. I know. I don't know what I was thinking when I wrote that number, but anyway, there it is. The second one is to work on brainstorming projects for my YouTube brainstorming series, because I have several projects that I want to possibly work on next. I don't know which one. It depends on how the brainstorming goes and which one leans more to an outline, and you know, which one makes me want to work on it more after I brainstorm it, basically. The third one is to work on putting the scars I've collected along the way, poetry and essay collection, together. I've put that off a couple of times for one reason or another, and I think it's finally time for me to get to the constructing of the collection. There's a couple of essays I still need to finish up, so finish those as well. And hopefully, if I can actually stop procrastinating on it, maybe I can get that collection out by the end of the year. Maybe, hopefully, we shall see. And then the number 4 is to work on 7 Deadly Sin story for my Patreon, which is going to be a Patreon exclusive story. I've talked about the collection, possibly publishing it down the road, but for right now, it's just going to be a Patreon exclusive story that will only be available there. And I've already released the first story, which is more of a prologue type of deal, but I've already released the first one over there on my Patreon. And the 5th one, if I get around to it, is to start outlining the 3rd series in pen name, because I have the 2nd series outlined already, but I want to have the 3rd one outlined so that when I finish up the 2nd series, I can start getting prepared and ready to go into working on the 3rd series. So yeah, those are my writing goals. For YouTube and Patreon goals, I want the first one is to maintain the 2 videos a week. I've been doing a pretty good job in July. I think most of June I managed the 2 videos a week. I think most of June. So I'm getting back to being able to be steady in that goal. So I want to continue it. If I write it down, it's more likely to happen. The second one is to maintain weekly live streams on Wednesdays. The 3rd one is to start posting at least 1 YouTube short a week. That one's kind of big for me because I know how I feel about shorts, but it's just more about getting more eyes on my work and more people buying my books. It's part of the marketing challenge, really. So gotta sometimes do things I don't necessarily want to do to get the results that I would like to have. For instance, like I now have an Instagram, so I'll put that link below. Y'all can go follow me on Instagram if you would like. Yeah, that's been a big adjustment. I'll tell you how I feel about it after the challenge is over. But the 4th one is to post on the community tab at least 4 times in the month. So now, because I think the previous goal was once a week, but there might be some weeks where I may not post in the community tab, but that can make it up if I just post twice in a week. So at least 4 times in a month post on the community tab, because community tab is very important as well to the YouTube channel. So the next goal is a Patreon goal, which is to post at least 2 general posts in the month of August. The next one is to film and post at least 1 Patreon exclusive video for my State of the Author series, which is what I'm titling it. The last one is to post exclusive content regarding the 7 Deadly Sins collection, and I have some more When Love Calls exclusive content to post over there too. So there's that. And then the final category is the Right to Be brand goals. I need to start posting author interviews again. I have some that already are ready to go. I just haven't posted them yet, and most of it is just because I've been focused on other areas of my author brand business, that kind of thing. So I just haven't gotten back to getting Right to Be magazine back on track, but I would love to. I'm also looking for more authors to interview, so if you have not been interviewed by my magazine, Right to Be magazine, and would like to be, reach out to me and let me know, and we can get started on that. The second one is to start working on the Right to Be podcast, which I have been really wanting to do, and I've really been kind of just holding myself back because I have like the episodes I want to do, like the first 12 outlined. There's like really no earthly good reason why I haven't started this yet, other than the lack of a good recording microphone and a place to record the actual podcast episode, which I would probably need to reach out to the library and try to rent a special room or whatever. And then I have people that I want to invite on the podcast but haven't reached out to them. And mostly it's just because I'm kind of scared of the reaching out to people part. I think that's pretty much the hang up, because it takes a lot for me to do that. So there's that. And the third one is to continue in the marketing challenge. But I want to, in doing this challenge this past month anyway, I've diverted most of the focus to creating reels for Facebook and now Instagram, and I've kind of fallen off in my Substack and my other platforms, and I didn't mean to do that, but it was just I kind of got tunnel vision on the one thing and trying to improve myself on that one thing that I kind of forgot about this other thing, and I didn't mean to do that. So I have to get better at focusing on the other platforms again. And the last thing is to make some reels to promote the store, because the reels I've been making thus far have been more, obviously I'm a writer, so it's obviously more writer focused, more geared towards my books and promoting my books and getting the names of the books and stuff out there and eyes on the books and things. But I also really want to get eyes on my store, so I need to make some reels for that too. The problem is, do I put them on my Instagram page, because it does say author, but that is a part of my brand, so I don't know. But those are my goals for the month of August. And now we're gonna switch over to me writing out those goals and then putting them up and resetting the Kanban, and yeah, we'll be back on the other side. Those are my goals for the month of August, and I really hope that I'm going to be able to check a lot more of them off. But I do acknowledge that, I have made progress in lots of areas, so I want to give myself credit for the things that I have made progress in. No one's perfect, so we're not all going to do perfectly on every different goal that we have. But that said, I want you to let me know what some of your goals are, so that we can hold each other accountable, and I can check in with you and ask you how you're doing and how your goals are when I see you around in AuthorTube on the chats. But yeah, that's going to be it for this video. If you like what you see and you want to see more videos from me, make sure that you hit that like and subscribe button. I post videos on Mondays and Fridays. I live stream on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. As per usual, if you would like to be supportive of me in any of my creative endeavors, such as my blog, my online magazine, my online store, writer merch, becoming a member of my Patreon, tipping me on my Ko-fi, buying my books on Amazon, or reading them in Kindle Unlimited, all of those things can be found in the description box below. And until next time, take care of yourselves and have a blessed day.